Sometime after the Hero Slayer's defeat, this happened.
I must say, you've done an outstanding job climbing up the ranks of the Mubarak. You've even achieved the rank of general. In fact, with enough effort, you might just reach the rank of Hero Slayer and become an elite serving directly under an overlord.
I appreciate the compliment, Sir Khalid. However, my ultimate goal is to fill the power vacuum Anti-Spur's demise left behind.
Anti-Spur? That's awfully ambitious of you.
Well, you've got to have a bit of ambition if you plan to make it far in this world. So far, none of the other monster or pseudo-soldiers have reached my rank. So, why settle for being a mere general, when there's an open spot for an overlord position within reach? Well, you're certainly setting quite a high margin for yourself. But, it takes much more than securing an open position to officially be seen as an overlord. You need power, numbers, influence and the ability to defeat the heroes from the human regions when they inevitably oppose you. Can you honestly say that you've achieved those requirements? Well, they're a work in progress.
Well, it's not that I don't believe in you. In fact, it's contagious to see that level of drive and motivation coming from such a newcomer. While I don't know much about what's left over in the Hero Slayer's chamber, I do believe there may be a few things left over and lying around. We haven't had much time to clean the place. So, whatever is there should be of use to you.
After reaching the hero player's chamber, this happened.
There's a lot of pumpkins and candles, nothing really useful.
Going further.
This is getting frustrating. I've read all of these spellbooks and ancient, apocryphal texts based on forbidden knowledge. None of these have the answers I seek. Why is that antique mirror glowing over there?
General Vek initially thought the person or entity staring back at him in the mirror was a figment of his imagination. However, upon closer inspection, he saw a parallel subspace of another.
General Vek walked towards the glowing mirror. Suddenly, a flash of light consumed him.
What's going on? Am I being warped somewhere?
Halt, intruder. State your purpose here. You've stumbled into Anastasia's private nexus. Why have you come here?
Wait, nexus? What and where exactly is this place?
This is my sister's private subspace located within that magic mirror on the wall. I'm her spare doppelganger. Every mirror houses a spare, sentient replica of the origin user. Anti-Spur calls her Nancy.
That's actually fascinating. The fact that powerful dark elves like Nancy are able to create subspaces within mirrors to prolong their existence is phenomenal. However, I must be honest. I'm here in search of assistance as well as to update you on your original's current status. Nancy alongside her master, Anti-Spur, perished during a failed invasion in Esteban.
This can't be. How could this have happened? Who were the ones responsible for both Anti-Spur and Anastasia's demise?
According to the reports, they state Velda Wolfginger was the one responsible for Anastasia's defeat. Princess Violet and her team were the ones responsible for Anti-Spur's demise. With your help, I truly think we can fill the power vacuum left behind by Anti-Spur and avenge your sister, Anastasia. So, please. I definitely need your help.
Of course. I'd gladly join your cause to deliver justice to those culprits. Allow me to get us both out of here.
Well, that was faster than I expected. We're already back to our world in a flash. By the way, I never got your name. My name is General Vek. I'm of the organization Anti-Spur once worked for.
It's nice to meet you, General Vek. I'm called Julia. Although I'm a mirror doppelganger of Anastasia that she left behind, my skill set is practically the same as the original. That said, we can safely pick up where we left off.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Julia. I have a feeling this is going to be the start of a beautiful partnership.
In hindsight, it's definitely plausible for Nancy, or should I say Anastasia, to have a spare doppelganger stashed in one of her secret mirrors, waiting to use in the event if she were to ever fall in battle. Yeah, I just didn't expect it to be used at a time like this. But moreover, what's Julia's connection role in all this, and why is she teamed up with this hulking Sparta dude, General Vek?
Excellent. Simply excellent. Everything is practically ready for our hostile takeover. The big, red guy himself will have more than just a pair of kids on the naughty list to worry about this year.
You could imagine my surprise when we lost to an illegal team that was never supposed to be in the tournament in the first place. That's when Buck and I had to do some digging and find out why Julia was the sole participant to make an appearance for her team in the tournament. Tell me, what's a big, hulking Spartan like yourself doing hanging around these parts?
The tech bandit, Cece. I thought after your name was recently cleared of being a thief, your snooping days were over. I guess old habits must really die hard.
Hey, we're the ones asking the questions here, bub. There's no use denying it. We already know that both you and Julia are working together on something. What is it?
Well, if you already know about my partnership with Julia, there really isn't much to discuss. But, I will give you this courtesy, though. I am General Vek, the Wraith of Sparta. After today, our forces will occupy the power vacuum left behind from Anti-Spur and the Hero Slayers. Your ill-timed snooping isn't enough to prevent what's about to be unleashed upon this unsuspecting land. Observe.
Wait! General Vek, before you unveil your trump card, there's something that I need to ask.
Yes? Go on.
Just what is Julia supposed to be anyway? Is she some sort of orc or green goblin creature?
No, not at all. She's actually the mirror doppelganger of the late Nancy of the Hero Slayers. She not only came to this region to aid my cause, but to exact vengeance against those responsible for her original death, namely Princess Violet and Lady Velda. And that's not all. Her goal is to eliminate whoever wins the upcoming match between the two. The little disagreement they had earlier is the perfect catalyst to ignite the feud between them. Regardless, the one left standing will be too exhausted to fight against Julia, and that person will be easy pickings.
We won't let that happen.
Won't you now?
While Cece and Buck Andrews are left dealing with General Vek and his minions, the match between Velda and Violet is about to begin.
Welcome back, everyone. We're all glad to see you join us again for yet another exciting matchup. This next match is a massive fan favorite.
Indeed, it is. It's the long, anticipated fight people have waited multiple more than 2 seasons to happen. Now, the day has finally come. Everyone, please welcome to the stage Princess Violet and Lady Velda.
Yes, this is excellent. I've been waiting for those two to finally unleash that raw anger towards each other. It's going to be quite the spectacle watching two of my targets tear each other limb from limb.
It appears the time has finally come for our long, overdue rematch. I've dreamed of this very moment, Violet.
Likewise, Lady Velda. I thank you once again for inviting both me and my team to this wonderful place. However, there's something I need to get off my chest.
Yes, what is it?
I deeply apologize for my earlier lashing out at you. I spoke with Ike and he thought nothing of what happened between the two of you. He reminded me that injuries are inevitable in fighting tournaments and that it all comes with the sport. I completely understand if you're still upset with me, Velda. I also don't blame you if you want to take your frustration out on me during this match. After all, I should have given you the opportunity to explain yourself.
Violet, of course I forgive you. We're friends and I'd never do anything to purposely hurt you or Ike. To be completely honest, Ike had a defensive and immovable stone wall. My goal was to pierce through his defense, not to intentionally injure him. I honestly didn't have any idea my power shots could pierce a force so sturdy. By the time I realized I overdid the power boost, it was already too late. So, I once again apologize for my earlier slip shot. Friends?
Friends.
Wait, that's it? They just forgive each other and make up now? No. I refuse to let this thing end as a sobbing love fest. Time to crank things into high gear.
Julia? Yes, what is it?
Proceed with the operation, Snowstorm. Since Violet and Velda want a love fest, I'll give them an invasion instead.
Well, you don't have to tell me twice. Time to conquer this region.